Hi, Mahita. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to talk a little bit about what's been going on with you using ChatGPT and other tools since you were in the AI Advantage course. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. We talked a little bit earlier and you told me some stories about how you've been using these tools, and it really made me happy. So I just wanted to give other people a chance to hear how these things have done for you. One of your stories was about productivity in your data science workflow. Could you share a little bit about what you experienced?
Yep, sure. So I was building a data model in Power BI and we have to optimize it to share it with a larger audience. And one of my teammates was working on it. He was almost taking a month. So I thought I'll give it a shot and I took the chat GPT help and I could finish it off over a weekend. And my manager was extremely happy of my progress. So that was really helpful. Like it gave me an edge in the team and kind of like everyone was surprised.
You
Yeah.
took a new tool, you applied it to an existing problem that was taking almost a month for a colleague, and you used the AI tools in your data modeling process, and you were able to compress that down to basically a couple of days and really in your spare time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an amazing outcome. One of the other things you said to me is the ways that these technologies that you picked up with the AI Advantage course are being applied in the communication space with yourself, between your teammates, and with even, I think, clients and in the services you provide. Could you share one or two examples about that?
Yes, sure. So I'm a very like in a technical team, and most of my stakeholders are not technical business people. So I always have a challenge in translating what I want to communicate to what they understand. And I used to spend hours in like drafting and debating and like that. But I have like used a chat GPT to memorize my words, technicalities, and everything. So, like within minutes, I get the emails done. And the feedback is that now communication has improved and they can easily understand the tech stuff as well. So, that way, it is helping me a lot. Like, I don't spend much time drafting my emails now.
That's amazing. One of the things that students say over and over again is how much time they save, especially in tasks where there's writing involved and communicating involved. So
Yep.
you've experienced the same thing.
Yes.
Okay. I know it's a more personal thing, but you've also been using these tools outside of work. You told me a really beautiful story because you're doing a beautiful thing, and I'll leave that to you to share as much or little as you want. But it's amazing what you're doing, and I'm really honored just to get the chance to talk to you about it. Would you have
Yeah.
would you share with us a little bit about that?
Quite a few lawyers for an adoption of a daughter. But then initially it was very hard to have conversation because I hardly know about the adoption laws. And it's very hard to comprehend reading the different websites because it's very confusing. So I created a chat window and a customization for that purpose. And ChatGPT has been very graciously helping me with legal terminology, and in fact, my lawyer was also very surprised on the stuff that I know in the short time. And it also, yeah, it helps me the documentation also. So I'm very prepared with all the documents clearly so that I don't have to pay consultation fee again and again, right? Like on the first go, I take everything and I'm clear. So saving a lot of money as well.
That's amazing. So you're saving time, you're saving money, but one of the things that you just described is something we did talk about quite a bit in class, and that's breaking down communications barriers. So in this example, you're having an easier time, we'll say, communicating with your attorney because effectively law, especially law in India, is different than it in law anywhere else. And you've been able to utilize the advanced features that you've discovered in order to really break down those communications barriers and increase the probability that you have a successful adoption, which is
Yeah.
amazing. And it's going to have a big effect on not only your life but the child's life. And isn't that something? I
Yes.
mean, when I talk to people about AI and they've maybe read some horrible news article yesterday about how the Terminator's going to come and take all the jobs and destroy, I'm like, no, it couldn't be further from the truth. This amplifies your capabilities and it can bring a lot of beautiful things. And I think the upside potential is way bigger. This is just my opinion. The upside potential is way bigger, and that's what I'm trying to show people. And Mahita, you were so gracious to share with me that you are finding some of that to be true. So I really appreciate that, and thank you so much.
Thank you.